Take 4, Black Baron 2.1. Started the R&D process probably a year and a half ago. As time progressed, I really wanted to make a twin fin that was like, if it got to, it could go in 2 foot, and then if it got to 6 foot, that you were still riding it, because the speed of a twin fin is absolutely ridiculous, how fast they go. But obviously at those kind of speeds, you start losing a little bit of control. So it was obvious to put a trailer to it. I was using the Black Baron as the, the DNA to start this, but as time progressed, I just wanted to make it faster, more hold. So I changed it to concave. Obvious thing was to add the trailer straight away. So I was running JS power twins with a little stabilizer. Dingo was actually probably was the first one to go, I want a performance twin, I want to be surfing, I want to surf behind the rock, and I want to go, if D-bar's 4 to 5 foot, I want a twin fin that can go in that. Made Joel one, made Dingo one, and the boys come back frothing. I think there's some footage of Dingo at a little secret right-hander down the road. And it was like probably 4 to 6 foot, and he was ripping on it. And that probably started the process even more. A good board for small waves, but increasing its reliability when the waves were on. So with that in mind, outlines have evolved and changed the deck roll, a lot of meat in the middle, heaps of paddle power, the rails are low, and the reverse concave, it's just deep, it's deep through the center and shallows out at each end. It just is one of my favourite concaves that I put through performance boards and a lot of the concave boards that I do. So, deep in the middle, not much over the fins. I think it just, the water flows through it really well, it's super fast. That's probably, where it's ended up. Joel and I took boards to Bali and surfed. I surfed Karamas 4 foot, 5 foot Karamas. The versatility of this board actually with fins is, Joel was riding his as a twin fin only, no stabiliser. I was riding mine as a twin fin with a stabiliser. And especially on your backhand too, turning a lot harder on your backhand and getting a bit more upright. It definitely had that hold, you felt you come off the bottom really good, you didn't have that twin fin slide or drift through the tails, and Joel being on his forehand got to surf it just as a twin fin because he was just a little bit more lateral and still had that big carving arc that he does and that flying, so super impressive. I only wanted to put 2 fins in the original because I really believe that a twin fin should be a twin fin, and now, that was a V bottom, this is a concave. That was just had 2 fins, this has got 2 plus 1. And outlines, that one had a fuller nose, this one's a little bit more performance nose. So, and definitely a more pulled in swallowtail. So, there's nothing really, although I started with the original Black Baron, where I've ended up is, a high performance 2 plus 1. If you're riding the original Black Baron, say as a 5'4" or a 5'6" or a 5'8", then you can step it up and ride it, ride it 2 inches longer. Ride a 5'4", you'd ride a 5'6", 5'6", 5'8", 5'8", 5'10", kind of thing. So, it's just, it's meant to be, it's designed to be a more overall performing 2 plus 1. For fins, I reckon the MR fins, the 2 plus 1 MRs, are really good fins. They're quite a fast, kind of freeze it up a lot. I was using, of course, the JS power twins, JS fins, like it is pretty much a power twin. I found that really drivey with the little trailer. Futures, I believe you'd probably use a T1s are probably the best. It's been R&D'd all over the world, from the point breaks here, you know, beach breaks down the coast. Took it to Bali, took it to Fiji, surfed it at Cloudbreak, surfed it at restaurants. So it's been that kind of, I just wanted to make sure I had that one board that I could take anywhere in the world and just have fun, not, you know, not whether it be tubing or whether and just, yeah, go out there and have a ball on it. And here we go.